Hello, Sweet Tooth and Flutter Pyrox is here. Gonna play more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. There's a sad Maya right here.
Oh my god.
Super sad.
Oh my god.
Why can't I just stab people when I get my body taken over by spirits?
Must be fully allowed. Luna bar.
A Luna bar.
Luna.
Alright, I'll take over Maya. Defendant lobby number 3. Phew, that was a close one. I knew you were giving it your all to defend me.
Pretending to be a girl.
But I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. Oh. You were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
Tricked.
But thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart.
Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you.
Oh, God.
Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She's also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Courtroom number 2. Oh man, we're right back in the court. Court will now reconvene. Now the first order of... Ow!
I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes, sir.
Why is everyone calling her sir? Bring the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing?
Just fine.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yowza! Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self.
That's fine.
That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Yeah. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't gotten to say my name and job yet. Name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
Now, let's all be one big happy family. Okay? Witness's account.
I'm still waiting for Phoenix to be asked to testify too. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, then bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke down the door, and we rushed into the room. I think it's this one. Inside was the dead victim, and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one in their room.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Reckon course.
Eh? Excuse me?
Reckon course. It's short for, you reckon? Course I did. Doesn't look like I care. Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
The moment of truth. What will be in that picture?
Let's see here. This here's the picture. How did she get one from behind her?
I don't know. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Picture taken at the murder scene.
Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. I want to take a look at picture. Picture. Only the doc and the defendant went into it. Was it really only those two that went in?
What are you blabbering about? You were there too, weren't you not?
Eric.
Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them?
Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room. Oh, hold on. We can't have the defense testifying against its own client.
Anyway, folks, only the two went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness continue. It's funny, I think they just gave you the first part just so that way Von Carmen could do this.
Yeah. Was it really a gunshot?
Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot?
Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. Why are we here listening to the defense testify? And the world becomes just a little crueler.
I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. I'll tell you that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. This is the best. Mr. Lawyer there broke down the door.
Hold up. So, let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down?
Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then?
Yes. Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition?
No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. Oh, okay, Judge. Okay.
We would like to see you break down the door.
The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign.
And what did you see once you broke in? Where the defense testifying.
Bam. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey?
Sure, I'm sure.
Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Lotta, please think back to that day one more time.
What you getting at?
Remember what you said when we broke into the room? When you saw the murder at that time, You couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct?
Well, you see.
Order! Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry.
Good, this shifts things back to my side.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber.
When they...
When they entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was Maya that went in. It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly.
Rats! And I'm trapped like one. Again.
Now testify for the court, Mr. Lawyer.
Are you absolutely certain of that?
Sure am. That old witch chases out of the room, so...
Old witch. Does she mean Morgan Fey?
There's no one else in there, and you know it.
The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... Somebody was under the floor! What about under the flooring? Did you check there?
I didn't know ignoramus to make it out here.
Huh? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, me? Under the flooring? Come on, even a bug wouldn't crawl under that.
Yeah, what was that?
The lights flickered for a second.
Uh-oh.
Very disappointing, but there was no secret passageway under the flooring.
Oh, yeah, that was a bit far-fetched, huh? Alright, just as I thought, there is nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough. Seems that there are no issues.
At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey.
Okay, I was just doing that one to mess around. But I really did want to pick behind the folding screen. What about behind the folding screen? Did you check there?
Wreck given.
Huh? What a no.
Wreck given, you know? You reckon? That's a given. I took me a good look around the room once. Ain't no way anyone was hanging around by that folding screen.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
What? You got a problem?
Wreck given. I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as wreck given. Ah!
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony, or don't you? You just got the judge whipped by that one.
Seems there are no issues with Miss Hart's. Only 2. Alright, so the face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do if I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? It looks as if you have something to say. Oh my gosh. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in this photo? Your Honor. Mr. Wright? It is possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant. What? Do you know what you're proposing?
Yeah, that's just plain bull talk.
Thanks, guys. Your show of support was just great. Here we go with the proof. Proof to this court that the person in this photo is not my fae.
My bad.
Oh my gosh.
Are you sure about that?
Well... Here's your proof. Is there a problem?
Oh no, I thought it would work on my inflections. Just wondering what an objection with a twist of you're wrong sounds like.
Dang it. Okay, so that wasn't it. I think so, yeah. I don't know, it seems like pretty covered up. Let's try it anyways. Nah, she's just trying out. Nah. Nope, that was incorrect too. I don't think we have anything, right?
Nope, we don't have anything.
Not really. Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor.
That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give it trying to prove this is not my FA.
I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I can do? I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you, totally 100% impossible.
Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's killed, further questioning will be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense...
Phoenix? Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets.
But Mia.
I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say?
What the heck? You, but pearls.
Your clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go.
But how? She's already taken away every advantage.
The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? There's one final piece to this puzzle.
Mia.
Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination.
Two pictures. Where's that second one?
Yeah, the second picture. Where is it? Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore...
It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
But, I mean... I have some place I must go after this. Alright, I'll allow it.
All day if you want to. If you have to just make this guy suffer defeat.
Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about?
Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
Okay, you got it. See, you got through the judge somehow, right?
Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Witnesses account part 2.
When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was mine. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at mine and take a shot.
Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections.
Struggle all you like, as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am waiting.
So what did she look like?
You know, she looked almost like a different person.
A different person?
She may have seemed like a different person, however she was still Maya Fey. We've already made that point abundantly clear.
Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? Two, right?
Two what?
2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where is the other picture you have been withholding?
No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean any bad. I know it can be a little beam, but I ain't evil.
Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it.
But what? But... Von Karma. Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father.
This is mainly just, do you want to get whipped or do you want to watch the judge get whipped?
I'll take it. Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, yes.
Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious.
But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair.
Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child?
So angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all.
How could you think?
The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence.
More trouble than it's worth?
Oh, there's a typo.
That it's worth? Yeah. How can you say that?
If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it.
What is this picture?
It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center. That's what you get with a nervous amateur.
I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in the picture is not Maya? Insist it's not Maya. But, you know how this stuff backfires.
You mean like how pressing that last witness got you testifying against her?
Yeah. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn, then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order, order, order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it.
You're too soft.
Huh?
You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at the prosecutor Von Karma's face.
She's smiling.
I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, Wright?
Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center visitor room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit.
Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person?
She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit.
It's unbelievable that she can...
Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may.
Mia.
Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
What is she?
From the moment I showed this picture to the court, the case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind.
I don't have a single witty line.
It looks like we've been had.
I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in the picture is not Maya? Oh god. I can prove it. Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction?
You think you spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why didn't you point out exactly what is so strange?
There's no bullet hole.
Yeah.
Please direct your attention here to the sleeve. But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
Should be there. Ah.
There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright. You should do some major damage to her argument.
Don't celebrate yet.
You like to bring down the mood, don't you?
Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face.
No, I'm looking at you. Looking at you, kid. Alright, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again.
Jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
What do you mean? What incompetent fools?
Those fools down at the precinct had missed the bullet hole. I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could have not known that this picture was any value to the case.
I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything.
But you can't prove that. Francisco Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of his teeth at his next salary discussion.
Or a gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none.
The judge is confused by the strange twist of events. Your chance, Phoenix. Let all you got into this one shot, alright?
Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor. There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether.
What?
Order, order, order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Ow! Ah!
Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess.
A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us.
Hey, witness. Ah! What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only 2 of them when you entered the room. Well, you know. If you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis. You're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... Wah! I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? Where does this other woman appear from?
Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses 2 very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix.
I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this?
Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now?
To turn things around. That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective.
Phoenix?
So, where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? What if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true, Mr. Wright, let's hear what you come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber... Oh boy.
Can you prove any of this?
Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder. Key?
Did Maya have that one?
I don't think so.
Maya was the only one with the key.
I think that was the other one though.
Why?
Oh, should I do the picture?
I think that's what you're trying to explain. How would another person have entered the room?
By key.
But Maya had it.
No, I had the other key.
There was no other key.
Map? Floor plan? Hiding behind screen.
If they were hiding behind the screen, how did they get out? Of course, someone looked behind there.
I don't know. I have no idea then. Pitcher, floor pen.
I've already seen it.
Thank you. And what is the purpose of this item? Don't you see, Your Honor?
I don't think you actually see what you're doing.
I think it is the court that should be sighing at you, Mr. Wright. Wait, what? Maya had left the room?
Maya had the only key. How did you get it?
Pearl.
Yeah, how did Pearl get it?
From Maya.
When? Wasn't Maya immediately arrested?
I have no idea.
What's that thing? If Maya still had it on her, wouldn't the aunt have taken the key from her right then and there?
Right.
How a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming of foolishly foolish dreams.
Oh my god.
Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Bay. The chance of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary.
Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that the murder, until the time of arrest, defendant had left the room. Miss Hart, do you remember this key?
Well, I seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all.
Oh. One of a kind, you say?
Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yes. Looks like she's catching on.
I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession?
Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest.
Ah, well, ain't that a kick? How come you're holding it?
I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time.
That's preposterous.
This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you.
I like that they just accept all this evidence that either the defense or the prosecution brings in, and they're just like, this is the story behind this. It's like, yeah, I can make up stories too.
Yeah. It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this the person, the defendant, or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Ms. Von Karma?
How can this be?
At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible.
My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Wow, that was you, Pearly? You some of my sis?
Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there could have done that.
Nick? I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. I don't think that a third person could have gotten to that room.
Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance.
Yeah, I'm counting on you. You know, Maya, you are being extremely unhelpful. Aw, I envy the two of you.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me?
Sure.
Alright.
Alright, Pearls. You ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? Ticket?
Poor thing. So sheltered. I'm gonna get yelled at by the aunt.
Of course, you not only associate it with her daughter, but your daughter just ran like 2 hours of a car trip.
Oh my gosh.
Train trip, technically.
Alright, anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. I wanna thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment.
I'm cute.
Here you go.
You're cute.
Hope you have yourself a good day.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.